What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be making a cocktail called Yellow Pepper No. 2, created by Gabriella Mlynarczyk at Birch in Hollywood. Birch was a chef-driven restaurant by Brendan Collins. He brought in Gabby to do his cocktails, and it was a kind of farm-to-table, sort of culinary-style cocktails. She really paired a lot of the ingredients from the kitchen into her cocktails to pair them well with the dishes coming out, and they were pretty awesome. So I went to go work at Birch with Gabby when I found out that she was hiring. I saw a lot of the amazing cocktails that she was making. Some of the ingredients just kind of blew me away, and I really wanted to go learn from her. So I went to go learn from her, and that's how I went there. So if you guys are thinking about a bar career, definitely do this. Figure out what bars are in your area that are doing interesting things that you like, that are interesting to you, and then go in and work under the head bartender there. So just like become a bar back and work your way up. If you have no experience, or if you're a bartender, then try and get a job there. That's what I always do to learn new stuff. If there's somebody doing something that I really want to learn from, I try and go work with them. So there have been a lot, over the years, I've worked at a lot of bars in conjunction with Kohl's, even though Kohl's has been my home for a very long time. So this is going to be a pretty awesome drink, culinary in style, and it's gonna make you guys really happy. You know why? Because this drink it can be done with both tequila or mezcal. So another thing that I really like about Gabby is that she gives a lot of options for substitutions. So today we're gonna be making it with mezcal because I found this Madras mezcal that is made from espadín and, wait, what is it again? It's espadín and quiche.
So this cocktail, you can sub the mezcal.
Yes, this one is designed so that you can sub mezcal or tequila depending on how you want it. So Marius is getting a little bit, like, kind of smug behind the camera because there was a drink that I said you could not sub tequila and mezcal for, but this particular drink can work with both. That said, I have tried it both ways, and this drink is definitely better with mezcal because you're playing off that smoked flavor. Anyway, this Madre Mezcal, it is from Oaxaca. It is both espadín and quiche varieties. It is smoky, but it has a lot of citrus in its flavor profile, and it's very bright, and it's going to go very well in this cocktail. This ice is melting to the point where I need to just make this cocktail now. So let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna do is 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, and then 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. And then we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of yellow chartreuse. Then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of yellow pepper juice. So this is basically a yellow bell pepper that has been juiced. And we're gonna do 1.5 ounces, if I can get it open, of the Madre Mezcal.
Or tequila.
Or tequila. If you want it to be less smoky, you can do it with tequila. This one you can do. Marius is being very cheeky, but this one you can actually sub 1 for 1. So I knew that would make you guys happy. It would also make Marius very happy as well. And then we're just gonna add it to the tin. And we're gonna add this melting ice in here, which is like nice and tempered now, to say the least. And I'm gonna just bend down and just get my bar rag and clean that up. All right, let's give it a shake. I'm gonna center that as well. What's nice is that you're gonna get the yellow pepper foams up really nicely, a lot like pineapple does, and so you get this nice texture of the cocktail. And then we're gonna just double strain, ooh, and spill a little, I guess. And then we're gonna take a shishito pepper, and we're gonna kind of hand roast it. Why is that all the way down? There we go. I'm gonna give this a nice little roast. Then we're just going to take a little dash of smoked salt and the shishito, and we're going to take a sip of it and taste it. Yeah, so first thing you're going to get is that mezcal and the yellow chartreuse playing together. And you got the yellow pepper, you know, so you've got the lemon juice and the simple syrup is balancing each other out, but you still get that tartness from the lemon juice. You would think that the simple syrup and the yellow chartreuse together would make it too sweet, but it actually balances out really, really, really nicely. You got that like smoked flavor, I'm telling you. So you get the smoked flavor from the smoked salt, but you also get it from the mezcal, and the salt plays so well in the mezcal. The salt also is an amplifying ingredient, so salt amplifies the flavors of anything it mixes with. So, you know, even someone like Dave Arnold is always saying you should always, he is a fan of putting salt in any cocktail, especially citrus ones, because it just brightens everything up and it really brings all those flavors out. And you can really taste kind of the marriages of flavors in each cocktail. Yeah, that is a brilliant cocktail. So there you have it, my friends, the Yellow Pepper No. 2 by Gabriella Mlynarczyk. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Mlynarczyk correctly. I think I am. Marius is going to flash the name on the screen, and you guys can correct my pronunciation, or Gabby can, because honestly, I called her up. That's not true. I texted her, and I said, how do you pronounce your name? Because I'm like, spell it out phonetically for me so that I don't mess it up on the video. And I got it from her. I think I'm pronouncing it properly. It is definitely an Eastern European. It's an Eastern European name, right?
Sounds like it.
Right? It's like Mlynarczyk, right? But it's like seriously all consonants in the middle. It's all consonants, and then like maybe a vowel or two like on the front and the back end of the word. Anyway, don't hate me if I mispronounce your name, Gabby. I love you very much, and I hope to see you soon. If you like this channel, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to check out all the awesome things that we're doing on Patreon, go to patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly and see all the exclusive content that we're giving to our Patreon subscribers. And Marius made some, like, what are you doing with the camera?
What happened to your finger?
Oh, I totally almost forgot. You see the finger caught on my finger, and now Marius wants me to talk about it. I had a run-in with a peeler and peeled a very big chunk of my finger off on the top of my finger. If you guys have been following my Instagram stories, I posted one from the hospital when I was getting it patched up. But be very careful with the peeler. So what happened was I had a lemon that was very overly ripe. Not overly ripe, that's not true. I had a lemon that was underripe and the skin was really tight. And when the fruit is underripe and the skin is tight, it's very easy to slip. And so I was rushing, I had some service drinks coming out, I had people in front of me at the bar, I was by myself, the second bartender hadn't come in for the night yet, and I was going like this. And usually I tuck my finger back, but this time I didn't, and I just went whoosh, and I slipped, and I just like sliced right into my hand. And it cost me a day and a half of work because I had to, they said the risk of infection is really high. So air it out, go home. They were like, you can go back to work. We're releasing you for work so that your employer doesn't have to pay you a paid day, but we suggest that you probably chill out. So I decided to stay home and chill out. All right, guys, that I think wraps it up. I will see you guys next time. Marius is pointing at the camera because he says that I look to the left. I don't think I do.
No, just remember to like and subscribe.
Oh, I already said like and subscribe, didn't I? I don't know. Okay, fine. Like and subscribe, guys. Marius thinks that it's really fun to just repeat things all the time. Like, hey, just repeat the history twice in a video. They won't know. Half of them don't even watch the whole video anyway. Well, we'll see. Maybe one of these days I'll do that. I'll just like Easter egg it in a video and see if you guys actually watch to the end. Until then, I will see you guys next time.